There is a popular adage that states, "Show me your checkbook, and I will show you your values." Nowhere does that ring truer than in the budget of a church. What is often dismissed as a necessary and boring formality, making sure that the parish complies with the requirements of the diocese or the IRS, actually tells the story of how the gospel is being lived out, boots on the ground. Where our money goes tells us what we value and what our mission in our community is or might become. It focuses our attention on ministry rather than on the bottom line. It breathes life into our call to spread the good news. When a church understands the difference between maintenance and ministry, it can more easily adapt to changing situations, innovate new ways of showing the gospel's relevance in our world, and respond effectively to the needs of its neighbors. Over the next few weeks, we will tell the story of St. Thomas. As you listen and watch, we invite you to ponder these three questions. Where do I see God at work in my own life? What parts of St. Thomas' mission compel me to join in? Where might the Spirit be leading our church next? As a way of helping us focus on ministry, we're presenting next year's budget in a new way. Here you see the entire budget has been divided among 5 categories of ministry: worship, formation, and 3 types of relationship care: caring for our community relationships, caring for our relationships inside the parish, and private pastoral care with individuals or families. Each slice of this pie represents not just the use of our facilities or resources in that ministry area, but also time spent by paid staff. Over the next few weeks, we will focus on each of these slices of our ministry pie, beginning today with worship. Of course, one of the primary and most visible ways that we express our faith is through public worship. In 2020, nearly every aspect of our worship life had to shift to adapt to the pandemic. We shifted to morning prayer as our primary worship service. We all learned how to Zoom and watch on YouTube seemingly overnight, and we have recognized that we can create sacred space anywhere we are.
It feels really good to have it in my house, in my living room. With David and I are sitting in the same old chairs, with the same old TV, which is turned off. It was wonderful to have to experience it at home, just in the house.
In 2021, we are projecting that 29% of our budget will go toward worshiping God, which includes a large portion of the utilities and insurance to cover the worship space, even though it is only used once a week. In the future, and when it is safe to do so, we might consider ways the worship space can be used more frequently for the benefit of our parish and neighborhood. Now, a brief word about pledging. All this talk about missional budgets is because we are in stewardship season, the time each year when we develop our financial plan for the coming year and invite parishioners to commit their time, talent, and treasure to the mission and ministry of our church. Pledging is the treasure portion of that commitment. After the treasurer prepares a preliminary budget and folks fill out and return their pledge cards, the treasurer and vestry will present the new budget to the congregation in late January. Pledges make up almost half of our income used to operate the congregation, which means that all of us have skin in the game. Our ability to spread the good news of God in Christ is directly tied to our pledges. If you have not done so, please prayerfully consider at what level you will support the ministry of St. Thomas, and either mail in your pledge card or email that commitment to Jolly Stewart at jollystewart@gmail.com. An online pledge form is also available at stthomasamenia.com/pledge, where you can also find a full printable version of the mission-focused budget narrative. If you're on our email list, you received a copy of it in your email on Friday.